Okay. You know, nerds, when I looked at weapon refinery earlier, I was obviously focusing on the wrong thing. Because I then went and looked at everything else, and while, you know, these are cool, all of these little abilities here, they're really neat and all that, they aren't the true meat of what is essentially a system that is going to change a lot of what is going to be happening in this game. Just looking this over already gives me, there's just so much to go over, so much to look at, so much to just take a second and think it over. It's just, there is so much, but let's talk about some of the scarier bits that have shown up more that I've looked at them, okay? And chances are, if any of you have leveled up a Nowie, or gotten her up to +10, I know a few friends who have, you are going to be incredibly excited for what's going to be coming, okay? So, first up, let me just tell you that the real change here is not highlighted in green, but there's normal lightning breath up there. You can see it. And here's the new improved lightning breath that can be given on any of these changes. But the most incredible thing here is if foes range equal 2, which means, I'm assuming, at least from what I can tell, because this is actually on every other breath ability, that if you attack a unit that has a weapon that attacks at a range of 2, that means that bow units, you know, dagger users, staff units, and of course mages and all that fun stuff, they are all going to have this happen to them, where damage is calculated using the lower of the foe's defense or resistance, essentially making this ability whatever the hell it needs to be to kill you. Jesus Christ. This is pushing dragons from one level to a astronomical size. Just so we're clear, this isn't only on Lightning Breath, which Lightning Breath is already the de facto breath skill for any dragon unit, really. It's amazing, it has distant counter, and now it has distant counter for those units that can just essentially get destroyed in an instant. Ah, god damn it. But just to give you another example, here is Light Breath Plus. There's the original version up there, as you can see. Now it actually adds attack and speed to its arsenal, and it ups it to +5 instead of +4, essentially making this, you know, yeah, why not? Just here's a huge amount of buffs, as well as also retaining that if foes ranged equal to blah-de-blah-de-blah. Meaning, ranged units, if you are anywhere close to dragons that have these, or are trying to attack dragons that have these, don't. Just don't. You're gonna end up with a bad time unless you can absolutely destroy them in the first time, and usually when it comes to dragons, they typically have a little bit more resistance, at least from what I can tell. But they're beefy units anyways, so yeah, that's just a lot. Now, a lot of you are wondering about the healing builds. Well, let me just show you a few things, okay? Since, well, obviously, yeah, my Priscilla here has Absorb Plus, but as you can see, there's an additional benefit of, you know, Absorb already has a new thing where it's like, oh, 7 health to people nearby, woo! But the new additional things that come with upgrading staff weapons is that you get, well, Wrathful Staff, or Dazzling Staff, I believe that is. Yeah, Dazzling. And this essentially, which I'm glad, just so we're clear, props for at least getting rid of the one problem that a lot of staff units had, where it was, hey, let's be dependent on having this one unit here who has to, you know, give it up for this weapon, or this one other unit. So no more Jennies. Jenny's gonna be a little bit more moved to the side. Granted, I'm not sure if you're gonna be using your, you know, your upgraded materials here right away, but, yeah, that's crazy. So now, Wrathful Staff is now going to just be in weapon form, as opposed to just, you know, being on a 5-star unit, thus making the possibility of having powerful staff units even more likely. That's terrifying to me. That's actually scary. And Dazzling Staff on that as well. Oh, God. You know, originally I thought this was just going to be something that would affect only healers as well, but no, Dagger units are also getting a extreme advantage over this. I don't know if it's going to fix them, but it does up. Just to give you an example, Silver Dagger, its might goes up to 15. And not only that, if you do and just so we're clear, other weapons usually, when it comes to things like this, when you upgrade them in any of the other stats, it doesn't change the might. But Dagger units, no, you get might in all of them. And you also get an additional effect of where it's now a smoke-like effect. So that defense minus res now triggers throughout. It goes through all other foes. So those who like the smoke effects, which I personally like the smoke effects outside of Savage Blow, you're gonna have a lot of fun with that, I'm sure. 15 might doesn't hurt, 14 might doesn't hurt. None of this hurts them. This is all outrageous. Good lord. I mean, you know, Dancer's fan just gets a little bit more, not only does it, you know, give health back to adjacent allies, but it also does the smoke effect again, too. Why not? Just, yeah, sure. Okay, cool. It also ups her damage, I believe. Let me just check that real quick. Yep, it goes from, oh, a good solid 10 to a 13 if you decide to go for damage. And why wouldn't you go for damage with Olivia? I really need to level up that Olivia. What the hell is happening? I haven't even looked at the actual healing abilities. Granted, they seemed a little bit when I looked at them. But, yeah, that's just, my head hurts. The whole idea of it all. Oh god, I'm gonna need to sit down. There is so much to cover. I need to get heroes profiles done. I need to get the armory done. I need to fix a lot of this nonsense that's coming up with this, because, oh, jeez, I was not expecting. Not only that, but I'm gonna level up my new waifu. All of them. Oh god, I'm gonna just, I need it. There is so much to cover, guys. I hope you don't mind it, but the next few days are gonna be insane. Absolutely insane.